Imagine a sea of people wearing suits waiting for you. They're chanting your name, clapping, and there you are backstage looking at your hands. They're sweating, shaking at the same time. You can't even remember your name. You can't breathe. You have big pain in your stomach. All you're thinking is everyone out there will think that I am an idiot. I had an idea. What if I fake that I faint? Then an ambulance can come and rescue me, and all this nightmare will disappear in a heartbeat. My friend, you have got stage fright. My name is Sardinas, and I have helped more than 10,000 people, ordinary people just like you and me, how to become the stage fright, the fear of public speaking. But hey, what if I had the cure for the fear of public speaking? Here, there are some key strategies to cure stage fright. The first step is to apply the 3P system. This system has 3 elements. Number 1, punch. And what I mean by that, so when you are afraid of public speaking, immediately you have to change your state. You need to come from the stage of fear to the stage of being positive, of being powerful. Remember, emotion comes from motion. So basically you have to move. You can jump, you can move your arms, or you can do the 1, 2, 3 punch. And then this movement that you will apply definitely instantaneously from a stage of fear to a stage of I really can do this. The second element of the 3P system is posture. The reason that our hands were shaking in the beginning and they were sweating is probably because you are in a posture or position of fear. What if you change your position and your posture changed completely? Just imagine that you are Superman, and then there you go on a stage with your arms like that, very powerful, looking everyone. Your hands are going to be shaking, sweating? No, because your position of power is helping you to eliminate the fear of public speaking. Just remember, every time that you go to the stage, keep a powerful posture. You don't have to put your arms like that, like Superman, but still the position of power will influence and will contribute to eliminate the fear of public speaking. The third element of the 3P system is be present. Do you remember also the beginning of the speech when you couldn't even remember your name? The reason for that is because you couldn't breathe properly, and the lack of oxygen is not getting enough to your brain. That's why you're forgetting things, starting from your name. So I want that you breathe in and breathe out. Then you can scan the audience, and that is gonna give you a big position of power, because all the audience will be in attention. What is he gonna say? So this technique will benefit twice. Number 1, it will keep your brain oxygenated. You will remember what you have to say, but also you will create a huge element of curiosity in the audience that will help you to start a powerful speech. The second step is be yourself. And what I'm meaning by that, there is no one out there, just you. And that fear of public speaking is something that is confronting you because all that is in your mind is what they're going to think about me. But what if you drop all that? What if when you show up to speak on the stage, you forget about what they're going to think of you and you reverse that mechanism and you only worry and concern is deliver as much value for them. Remember, never put in the middle what you want to say as a priority, because the priority is what the audience wants to hear. You're not there for you, you're there for them. And what they really need is that you deliver a big value. That's what they're sitting for. And they might judge you how your chest look, how you speak, how you move, but trust me, if you deliver value to that audience, all this fear will disappear in a heartbeat. You are not there for yourself, you're there for them. And all this thing that is going in your head, what they're gonna think about me, am I doing right, am I doing perfect, am I doing everything accurately? If you drop all that and you just focus on them and have a conversation with the audience and deliver as much value as possible, there is impossible that you can be in a stage fear, because the fear, it comes for what the audience will think of you. But if you already drop all that and you don't care what they think about you, all you care is how much value you're going to deliver to them, then the whole fear of public speaking completely disappear. Remember, it's not about you, it's about them. Step number 3. There is no such a thing as fear of public speaking. I have a very popular exercise that I do in my workshop, Speakers and Leaders, where I always ask to an audience, around 200 people, raise your hand who has a fear of public speaking. Usually 75% of the room raise their hand. Usually I pick 4 or 5 people and I bring them to the stage and they are terrified. They say, I'm not speaking, I'm coming but I'm not speaking. I say, okay, that's fine. Then once they are up on the stage, I take the microphone and I tell them, look, I want that you tell the audience, what is your name? So they take the microphone and say, my name is Peter. Very good, Peter. Now tell them, what is the name of your dad? And Peter take the mic and said, the name of my dad is George. Very good. Peter, can you tell them, how old is your dad? My dad is 43. And then I'm asking Peter, how come if you're terrified of public speaking, now you are speaking in front of 200 people and you're not scared? And I do this exercise with every single person that goes up to the stage, and all of a sudden, they are all speaking. Why? Because there is not such a thing as fear of public speaking. The fear is that to do something that you're going to look like an idiot. So what is the secret for that? Practice. You know, you are scared for only one reason: you are not prepared. And the reason why they are speaking in public is because they know that no one can challenge their name, the name of the dad, or the age of the dad. Why? Because they are 100% certain that what they are saying to this audience is true, that they're not going to look like idiots, and they know very well what they are talking about. Do you want to remove the fear of public speaking? Do you want to remove the stage fright? go prepare, know your topic, and definitely this will help you to overcome the fear of public speaking. Step number 4, be careful what you eat. When you're speaking on a stage, the amount of energy that you release is outstanding. You can't even believe. Sometimes when I do in my workshop, 2 days workshop, sometimes I even lose 2 kilos. You release a lot of energy. However, you have to be careful what you eat when you're on stage. Because if you're releasing a lot of energy, then you have to make sure that you eating before the speech very low carbs and you keep your body hydrated. The one thing that can happen to you is that you're on a stage and then your throat goes dry and there is no water around. So before you go to the stage, you have to make sure you drink enough water and you ate 2 or 3 hours before, especially a low carb, high protein, high fat meal, because that it will keep your level of energy steady as long as your speech will last. And the 5th step is have your own power move. You see, a friend of mine, he's the CEO of the biggest event company in the world. His name is Richard Tan. And he showed me this powerful exercise. I'm grateful, I'm alive, I feel great. I'm grateful, I'm alive, I feel great. So, before you go to the stage, if you repeat this exercise 20 times, I'm grateful, I'm alive, I feel great. I'm grateful, I'm alive, I feel great. And after your 20 times, you do the power punch. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then you start to preparing yourself for your power posture. And when you jump into the stage, you breathe in, breathe out, and you scan the audience. The level of confidence, power, and focus that you have before start your speech will be amazing. And that, my friends, is the secret to overcome the fear of public speaking in a heartbeat. By applying these 5 steps, a new universe of possibility will open for you. Remember, stage time equals wealth time. How many times you have lost a big opportunity because you didn't dare to speak up, not even raise your hand in a conference or in a networking meeting, just because you are scared? How many businesses you didn't open? You missed 100% of the shots that you don't take. The fear of public speaking is something that is not showing up only on a stage. It's showing up in your bank account, it's showing up in your relationship, it's showing up at work, it's everywhere. Once you apply the 5 steps, you will learn that the fear will never disappear, but you know how to deal with it. The fear is always there. It's never going away. But now you have a toolbox that will help you to deal with it. It's time for you to speak up. Your voice can transform this world. It's time for you to say, I have enough. I can do this. It's time for you to stand up and become the great leader that you really are. Because, my friends, speakers are leaders. For all of you that wants to know the latest information, techniques, tools to overcome not just the fear of public speaking, but how to present more effectively to attract more business to you, and how to become not a great speaker but also a great leader, and how to become a charismatic speaker, subscribe to our YouTube channel click the notification bell so you too can get access to the best content in public speaking, leadership, and empowerment. So see you in our next video.
They have very strong Spanish background, so that's the reason.
Yeah, say it again. Instantaneously.
Instantaneously.
Sorry.
Okay, and again.
Instantaneously.
Instantaneously. Instantaneously.
You see what fun.
Instantaneously.
Instantaneously. Okay, let's read it again.
But now
Coming, yeah.
take some water because
I'm gonna stop.